Pariser, and I'm going to talk to you about temperature. Actually, in America, typically we measure temperature in Fahrenheit, and in Europe, typically they measure temperature in Celsius. And the relationship between Celsius temperature to Fahrenheit temperature is what I'm going to derive right now. Now, to do it, I'm going to propose an experiment. Let's assume that I have two identical tubes of glass, the same inside diameter and the same outside diameter. And let's assume I close off the bottom and I fill this tube with mercury to this level, and I fill the second tube with mercury to the same level. And then I evacuate the air and I seal the tubes. Now, let's say that I take those tubes and I put them in water and I add heat. So what will happen? The water will get hot, the water will continue to boil, and the heat will go into the mercury, and when it goes into the mercury, what will happen? The mercury will expand. So let's say the mercury expands to this level. Where will it expand in the other tube? To the same level. Let's say I mark this one 100, and I mark the other one 212. Okay? Now, if I call this one C and this one F, then the boiling point of water would be where C is equal to 100 and F is equal to 212. Now, let's say that I want the freezing point of water. And so let's say I wait till there's ice and I go out on the ice and I've got a pick. I chop a hole in the ice and I put these two tubes into the water. So the water is cold, and so heat is going to flow out of the thermometers into the water, and the level of mercury is going to be down here in tube 1, and in tube 2 it's the same. Okay, so let's say I have a friend underwater, and the friend has some goggles, and the friend has a marker. And so it marks this tube 0 and marks this tube 32. Alright, so now we have 2 points. This is the freezing point, where Celsius is equal to 0, Fahrenheit is equal to 32. Okay, so we have 2 distinct points, the boiling point of water and the freezing point of water. 2 points determine a straight line, and what I'm going to do is draw a graph. So if I draw a graph, okay, on this graph, if I mark this one Fahrenheit and this one Celsius, then the boiling point is where Fahrenheit is 212 and the Celsius temperature is 100. So it's this. Boiling point, Celsius, Fahrenheit is 212, Celsius is 100. Okay, what about the freezing point? The freezing point is where the Fahrenheit is 32 and the Celsius temperature is 0. Okay, 2 points determine a straight line, and I'm going to draw a straight line. Actually, it doesn't look so straight, but it's supposed to be straight. And the question is, what is the equation of the line? What is the equation of the line? Well, the equation of a line is y equals mx plus b. But I don't have a y, I have a c, and I don't have an x, I have an f. So it's c equals mf plus b. Alright, what's m? M is the slope. So what is the slope? The slope would be a over b. So how big is a? If this is 100 and this is 0, this is 100. And if this is 212 and this is 32, this is 180. So the slope is A over B. So the slope is 100 over 180. So the slope is 5 over 9. Alright, so the Celsius temperature is equal to 5 over 9 Fahrenheit plus B. Now what is B? B is the y-intercept. How will I find B? These 2 points have to be on a straight line. Okay, so I'm going to pick the freezing point. At the freezing point, C equals 0, F equals 32. So this equation becomes 0 equals 5/9 times 32 plus 3. Alright, what's B? If you say 0 equals A plus B, B has to equal minus A. So B is minus 5/9 times 32. And the equation becomes Celsius equals 5/9 F minus 5/9 32, where Celsius equals 5 over 9 times F minus 32. Now, does it work? Does it work? At the boiling point, F is, this is C, this is F. F is 212. So you put 212 in here and you subtract 32, you get 180. 180 divided by 9 is equal to 180 divided 180 divided by 9 is equal to 20, and 20 times 5 is 100. So C is 100. What about at the freezing point? F is 32. So 32 minus 32 is 0. 0 divided by 9 is 0 times 5 is 0. So it works. Okay? So the next time you hear someone tell you what the Fahrenheit temperature is, you can calculate what the Celsius temperature is. Thank you very much.